Hi darlings, welcome back to my channel. It's me again. Okay, so today we're doing something a little bit different, but it's definitely still in the universe of this channel, which is obviously about shopping. So I wouldn't say I'm like the queen of fashion, but I do love getting outfit ideas, and I watch a lot of like shopping haul channels and fashion haul channels. And I definitely think I have some suggestions for those of you who work in an office, or you are an aspiring businesswoman and you want to know like what to wear at work. This is something I live and breathe every day. I have my own small business. I have a team of 6 employees who I'm very grateful for and I cherish. And honestly, workwear is like a very, very important thing. So if you like this kind of thing, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell. I make videos 2 times a week. And this is something a little bit different for this channel. If you like it, make sure you like the video and hit me with the comments and tell me what you think. But yeah, let's get into the video. Okay, so this is like a outfit that I like to wear a lot to the office. I don't know if you can see all of it here. Let me go back a little bit. But there is this like gray pencil skirt. This blouse is actually from Pick n Pay in Johannesburg. And this blazer is from Mr. Price. It's like sitting here on my shoulders. I actually find that whole fashion editor cape thing, I love it. And I love it for workwear. I think it looks really stylish. And if I do say so myself, I have been doing that at work, and I've noticed some of the ladies in the office are doing it too. So I like that. Also, just from like the point of view of actually feeling very comfortable in terms of like the heat in this country, as you can hear the AC is on. It is freaking hot, okay, in Tanzania at the moment. It is so hot. So I think having a just like putting the blazer on my like shoulders, I found was like way better with like dealing with the heat. And obviously I have the AC on the whole day in the office anyway. So this is like one of my favorite looks. I don't know if you can see the back there. And yeah, this is one of my favorite looks. Just so you can see a proportion of my body. I'm currently like a UK 12, basically. I still have some tops from ASOS that are UK 10s for my top half, but definitely I've put on some weight in the past year, because like a year and a half ago, I was a UK 10. I'm definitely like a 12, and I've put on some weight. So I'm working on losing weight. I have a massive event in like 2 weeks, so I'm on this horrendous diet. So that's why I was like, let me do a different kind of video so I can get inspired, because when I lose more weight, I'll do like an updated video for this. But yeah, so I think a blazer, a blouse, a pencil skirt is a great way to look professional at work. And then just some stud earrings. You've probably seen me wear these earrings. These are just like costume jewelry. These are from Aldo. Love it. I'm actually going to the salon this weekend. I went today to make an appointment to get my hair done and my eyebrows, but obviously it goes without saying, like really professional hair and your eyebrows being done. Even if you're not like a massive makeup wearer, like I'm wearing powder here a little bit. I just put on some powder for the video, but I'm not wearing like other makeup. But in general, I do think just like looking very groomed and elegant, I think is critical for very elegant workwear. Obviously, workwear depends a lot on, you know, where you work and things like that. Obviously, if you have a conservative job, then it is going to be different for you compared to someone who maybe has like a job at an advertising agency. But I do think like this outfit, as I said, pencil skirt, blouse and a blazer, I think looks really nice for you if you work somewhere where you do need to look professional, where you can show your personality a bit. If you do work for a law firm or you work in a financial services company, you probably, maybe this blouse, instead of this floral print, maybe you can wear something neutral. Maybe your blazer can be black, it can be brown, it can be gray, it can be striped. You see where I'm going with that. You can kind of tone it down a little bit. But I just wanted to show you just like a classic look, which I think looks really nice on women, for the office, for workwear. And yes, most of you will be going back to work. Coronavirus hasn't really like affected TZ that much, honestly. We had like a period of lockdown, not lockdown, we didn't actually have an official lockdown, but there was a time when people were working from home, and I even told my team work from home, but many people were just relieved to be coming back to the office. I think there is something to be said for like getting up, going to work, and feeling excited to go to work. So this is my first outfit, and now I want to talk to you about my next idea for your workwear outfits. Okay, so my next one here is this pink blazer I got from Forever 21. Forget the lighting issues, I'm sorry, my ring light is a mess. But once it stabilizes a little bit, I'm going to show you how it looks. This blazer is one of the most beautiful blazers I've ever seen. I picked this up when I went to Miami on honeymoon with my husband last year. It is one of my favorite blazers. It doesn't really go with this outfit, and I'm having some lighting issues here for some reason. So for some reason, it's not looking good on camera, but this blazer, when I tell you, when I wear this blazer, like, I've received compliments from strangers, like other women coming up to me being like, oh my God, where did you get that blazer? I need a blazer for work. Where did you get it? So let me just show you guys here. It is a US small, so UK small, Forever 21 sizing. Like I said, I'm like a size 12 UK, but my bust is like a little bit bigger than the size 12, but at the same time I can still fit into like size 10 tops, but definitely on the bottom I'm a size 12. So this one, it's like I can wear it no problem, it still fits me just fine. And yeah, this is like one of my most favorite pieces. I've worn this blazer with so many different things. It's so cute, and it's funny because it's looking very pastel-y here because of the lighting, but it is not pastel at all. Like, it isn't. Just don't know. I don't know why it's looking at that, but this is one of my top picks. I love this so much, and I highly recommend a pink blazer. I feel like pink, oh, there we go. That's the color, there she is. This blazer is amazing, absolutely obsessed, and I would recommend a pink blazer. I would probably wear it with, like I said, I'm wearing this gray skirt, it looks really nice with it, and like maybe a gray blouse or a white blouse or something that's a little bit more muted so that the color itself can shine. But this is a true attention grabber, and I absolutely recommend like a nice pink blazer. Okay guys, those were just my two very simple outfit ideas that are very interchangeable. So as you can see, you can look very different but still keep the same kind of flow. So you can have a blazer, a blouse, and a pencil skirt, or a midi skirt in this case, but it can look different each time. You can change your blouse, it can be floral, it can be muted, it can be neutral, and the blazer. For me, I think just like when you're at the office, having a blazer on, or just like when you arrive at the office and you're wearing the blazer, whether you're wearing it fully with your arms like this or you're wearing it on your shoulders like how I was showing you guys, I think just like wearing a blazer that says, do you know what, I'm ready for the office and I'm ready for work and I'm here looking professional. And I know that because of C-19 everyone is like, oh guys, like, you know, this pandemic that's like flying around, we're never going to go back to office. That is a lie. Okay, we are going to go back to the office. I'm already back in the office with my team. Wherever you are in the world, I know a lot of you are from the United States and from Europe. Even if you're not at the office now, eventually in a year or two, I do think being back at work fully will be back in vogue. And I know that many people are like, no, we're going to be working from home forever. I mean, do you know the kind of cabin fever you'd get working from home forever? I mean, it would actually drive most people insane. So I do think that like having some really nice workwear outfits is like a really good thing. And I want to show you guys just super quickly the types of shoes that you can also wear and a few ideas that I have for shoes. So make sure that you keep watching. I've actually shown these kitten heels before in the early days of my channel when I got these, and they're just like simple kitten heels, and they have this like crystal here. They've seen some wear and tear, so as you can see, but I think just like really nice like black court shoes. You need to have some black court shoes. I also think it's a good idea to have like some white shoes and some gray shoes. Those are very interchangeable and it can kind of give you a break from wearing black all the time. But I like black, white, and gray, and pink. I always wear blush pink shoes to the office. I have black ballerina pumps that I can see over there. I do think just like having some court shoes or kitten heels is important. There is something to be said for like walking down the office and a woman in the office being, and you can hear the click clack of the heels walking down. There is a lot of psychology behind that, and people are like, oh, someone serious is walking down the corridor, I need to take attention. I think for a lot of people, workwear outfits, it's like there's a lot of sea of change because so many jobs have changed, you know, throughout the world. And as I've told some of you, you know, I work in digital marketing and I have varying businesses in the digital world. So perhaps my requirements for like working and looking professional is probably very different to perhaps say like a law firm or a financial services company or a bank and I have friends in those industries, and I've heard some horror stories about workwear where if you don't look professional and you come to the office, you could be sent home to change your clothes. I mean, I would die. Like, that is cringe mania. So you don't want to put yourself in that kind of situation because you think everything is casual and you think that we're moving into this casual world. Yeah, there are a lot of people in tech companies who do look very casual. I think that's fine. But I do think that, like, you of course you should look at the culture of the company that you work in, but ultimately as a woman you will be judged on how you look. Okay? I mean, we can look around the world, we can talk all day about feminism, equality, and all this other stuff, and all of that's great, but at the end of the day, we are judged on how we look. And the more professional and polished that you look at the office, you do get more opportunities. And I'm sorry, I just have to say the honest, harsh truth, and it's a fact. And it's less about like how much you weigh, but more how you look. I think that's just something that's, if anything, after this whole global bubonic plague like subsides, I do think workwear, like looking professional at the office, when you're going to the office, is going to be an even bigger deal and it's going to be even more important. So make sure you keep watching my video because I've got some more important things to talk to you guys about. Okay, so I also want to talk to you guys today about like power dressing. I feel like power dressing is something, obviously it was huge in the 80s and things like that. But I actually think like the women who look really professional at the office, like you will get remembered for looking professional, looking very sleek, looking elegant, looking polished and things like that. You know, I know that it's like people feel like, oh, I should wear what I want to wear and look however I want to look. But I think if you're a woman and whether you own your own business or you're like in the corporate world or you work for an agency or a small startup company, just making that extra effort to look polished. Like if I didn't wear these studs, I'd still look like me, but they do help my look here to look a little bit more pulled together, okay? I also like the idea of just very simple accessories. So stud earrings, maybe a watch, if you have one, if that's your kind of thing, or one bracelet, whether it's costume jewelry, or whether it's actual fine jewelry itself, I think is irrelevant. I also like the idea of just like a simple flat bag or an office bag, depending on whether you're taking your own device to the office or whether you have a computer at the office waiting for you. The Givenchy Antigona, just for a luxury suggestion, because I know most of you are watching my videos for luxury, the Givenchy Antigona really kind of revitalized the businesswoman luxury bag like segment of the market. It's still a super hot bag. The Senreve bags, frankly, have copied the Antigona, let's be honest, and that's fine. But the Givenchy Antigona bag I think is really nice. There's a really, really, really nice top handle bag from Saint Laurent on Selfridge's website. I will link in the description. It is a killer work bag. I saw it and I was like, ah, work bag alert right there. So there's some really nice, cute pieces that do have that work bag vibe. You know, I think it's very controversial. There are a lot of opinions about whether you should wear designer bags to the office. I think a lot of this depends on where you work, your industry, and what is your position in the company. You know, I have a master's degree, I have 2 degrees, but my passion really has always been business development and sales. So when I've had internships, they've been involved in that area. And one of the biggest things I realized about sales and business development is the people who work in sales and business development, the people who are successful, they get to wear what they want, okay? So if you're like a superstar, you're a rock star, you're the Beyonce of the sales world, of the business development world in your company or whichever department you're in, you kind of do have that leeway to walk into the office wearing an Hermes Kelly. Now, if you're just there doing work experience and you're an office assistant, if you wear Kelly, it could kind of give off a bad impression. So I think in terms of luxury bags, just know your audience. If you work somewhere and you just get the feeling that no one knows anything about luxury bags, I say wear them to your heart's content. I obviously love shopping. I love bags. I love luxury brands. So if I saw someone in my team wearing a Vuitton bag or a Kelly or a Chanel bag, I would probably just be like, hey, more power to you. Glad to see that things are working out for you and I'm happy for you. But I know that's not the case for many companies. And I know many companies do look down on women who do carry luxury bags at work. So, you know, buyer beware and be very careful about how you do that. Okay, and then the final thing I want to talk about in terms of the workwear outfits and workwear like styling tips is I do feel like you should be making an effort to kind of refresh workwear like every like 2 to 3 months, and also just have a very non-offensive scent. You know, I want to tell you guys a story. This is a true story. This happened to me in my businesses many moons ago. I had an employee who, like, the person smelled. He stank, okay? Really, really, really smelled. And I remember like first kind of discovering, I'm like coming to work, going to the office, going to my own office. I have my own private office and my team share other offices within our office. And I was like, whenever I speak to him, I'm like, wow, I know it's not me. Because I always have deodorant and perfume in my shopper tote when I go to the office. God, like, why does this person smell like that? And I've already said, like, I live in Tanzania. Tanzania is a hot country. I know what time it is. It's okay if you're like going to buy a bottle of water or going to lunch and you come back and you're like mildly sweating. I think that's fine because it's not like you're gonna like really, really smell. But this was bad. Like, this was like the person smelled bad, like smelled like they hadn't washed their underpants or their knickers in forever, and they had not like actually physically washed their clothes or put them in the washing machine. It got so bad that I received a notification from someone in my team, like, we're really, really unhappy, this person really smells, and obviously you're our boss, can you do something? You know, I'm a small business owner. I have like 6 employees now. Luckily, everyone who works for me now looks amazing and smells amazing. That's great. But at the time I was like, oh, I don't know what to do. And luckily the situation got dealt with. Okay, that's all I can say. But that really just made me like realize, like, oh my gosh, people worry about workwear outfits. They want to look really, really amazing at the office. But my goodness, you also need to smell good. Oh my God, please do not put the rest of us through the torture of not smelling good. So with your outfits looking amazing, looking like the boss babe that you are, make sure that you choose a nice fragrance and you have deodorant and you smell good and fragrant so that you don't put other people in your team or in your office in an awkward position. Because let me tell you, okay, it is also hard for the boss, in this case it was me, to figure out the minefields of that situation. Guys, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really helps to support me and to give me the energy to make more videos. I might have some more videos this week for you. I might not. It depends. I'll see how I feel on the weekend. And obviously my normal schedule is Tuesdays and Thursdays. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my videos. And I'll see you in my next video.